Well, you may think it's funny, George, but I don't. Damon Baird is down to one card. Well, welcome back to the game, everybody. This is Robert from Black Belt Gaming, continuing my playthrough of Scattered. We have 4 cogs on the board, and we haven't made much progress. We've been sort of getting used to the rules again, and I think what I really need to do is start pushing to the doors. I need to start advancing to the doors as much as I can. That's how we're going to get through this, because if I stay planted, they're just going to keep coming and coming and coming until they get me. So let's see if we can get to those doors. Well, we're going to start with Marcus Phoenix. He's got 3 cards. We need to go through a heal step. He has a 4th, but we have run out. So we're going to need to take this and shuffle and draw a new card. Alrighty, the heal step is completed. We've got a hand of 5 cards. We need to get to that door. So we've got to push through the drone here, who's wounded, and get through that boomer up there. Well, I am so tempted to shoot this drone, but I think I'm going to discard teamwork and use it as just a simple move. So I'm going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2, and slide into cover here, preparing for that boomer to round the corner up there. That's all. And so I will end it for Marcus Phoenix there. He just moved 2 spaces. Let's head over to Dom. Actually, not yet. We need to activate the locusts. We're ready to guard and such if we need to. So we do have a guard card and a defense card in case things get nasty. So let's go to the locust activation. It is a ticker activation. This particular map has none, so we need to draw a new AI card. Well, we were waiting for him, and here he comes. It says he would attack us if we were in line of sight and within 4 range. We're within 4 range, but not line of sight. So he's going to move 2 towards the nearest cog figure. And there's the boomer, up close and personal, 1 space away. Dom has 4 cards. We heal up to a total of 6, so he has a full hand here. You know, before I do that, I think I'm going to let that boomer approach, and I will go ahead and use Explore. This is a guard card we can see in the upper left. Let's let Marcus do this. So before we go to Dom and resolve his turn, let's perform a guard action on the boomer as he approaches. So remembering from last time, boomers get 2 defense dice. And Marcus, should we use an assault rifle token? Probably, since we have 4 for him, why don't we spend 1? And that's going to allow us to roll 4 attack dice on this one. So guard action. This is looking pretty good. That's going to be 2 hits and an omen. An omen on the Lancer is deal 1 wound. So 3 wounds to the boomer, which is enough to take him out. So let's look for a boomer token. I may be out. Yep, I think we've used all the boomer tokens. So we have to shuffle these. We're going to remove him from the board and pick one of these at random. We'll just pick this one. And he dropped another boom shot. So that is there. So now we're ready for Dom to take his turn. He's got 6 cards, so some good choices. Still pushing for the door. All right, we've got a roadie run card here. This is when you put your head down and just take off. running as fast as you can. It says move up to 5 areas. So I think we're going to play this one for Dom. He's going to take off, and let's count these. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to remove that door token. And that would cause the additional map tile to become active. So scattered stage 1, a cog attempts to explore through the door at the end of level 1. That's what we did. Explore level 3 of the map, spawning locust figures based on the number of players. Then place a door at the end of level 3. So let's move this door token down there. It's at the end of that tile. And this is the map card. There are 2 cogs exploring this map. So we need to get 1A and 1B. That's going to be a drone and a ticker. So there's 1 emergence hole there on that level. And we're looking at a drone coming out first and followed by a ticker. So the drone is in cover and the ticker is not at this point. So they're kind of waiting there to ambush Dom when he comes through. Dom still has movement left. So let's see what he is going to do. 1 movement left from his order card that can scoot him into this area. And then he has his ability, which allows him an extra point of movement. So I think he's going to scoot forward 1 more and scoot into cover there. So he has full cover against both of these. Locust activation. Each ticker moves 2 areas towards the closest cog figure and then attacks. Yep, here it comes. We're going to let Dom take a guard action on this activation. So we're going to try to get that ticker shot before it comes into our area. It may be overkill, but let's use a token from the boom shot. And let's see if we can maybe take out both of these guys in that space. So we're going to guard with the boom shot, rolling for attack dice. So the ticker has 1 for defense. We're rolling 4 for attack. Let's see what happens. And 1 is blocked, but 3, definitely enough to destroy the ticker. We didn't get an omen, which would have done damage to the drone as well, but the ticker, when it explodes, will do 1 damage to the drone in his space. So wounded marker on the drone, and the ticker has been destroyed. Well, let's take a look at this one. This is what happened when it flipped over. We cannot explore through the door at the end of level 3. So where Dom is now, we can't go through that yet. When a player resolves an AI card, okay, it's only on this map. Flip, when a cog figure attempts to explore through the door at the end of level 2. So they've got to unlock level 2 over here for us to be able to go through the door at level 3. So we need to start running to the door. All right, the coal train, he's right here. He's going to actually go up to full during the heal step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards for him. I guess we got to start pushing towards the exit, so let's get started. All right, Cole is going to play a card that's going to help a lot of people. It's Dig In. He's going to move 1 area. So he's in there with Baird. And each cog figure in cover draws an order card. And that's going to go on both maps. So Baird is going to draw 1, Marcus will, and Dom will. That's actually pretty nice about this scenario, that a card like that can help out people on both maps. Each cog figure gains +1 defense during the next locust resolution step. So if that boomer takes a shot at us, we're going to have +1 to our defense. Well, it wasn't boomers, it was tickers. Let me take a look at this. If no tickers are in play, draw a new AI card. There is one. He's way back there at the door. So move 3 areas toward the nearest cog figure. And I think that's it. So that's not too bad. We'll move him out 1, 2, 3, and he'll scoot into cover, sort of waiting to ambush us there. Well, Baird is right here in cover, capable of shooting the boomer. He's got 2 cards. Let's have him go through his heel step, and let's figure out what we want to do. As much as I do want to rush the door, I think Baird, in his wounded state, probably should sit tight. Choose a cog figure in your area. That's me. And draw 2 order cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, that feels better. Move 1 locust figure 1 area towards you, and then skip your activation. I guess we'll go ahead and just march the boomer 1 more toward us, so maybe we can take him down. We could attempt a guard attack on this boomer as he walks in. Let me think about that. Maybe I can't do this because we're skipping the locust activation step. So we did move 1 locust 1 area toward us, but we were skipping the activation. So I don't think that we can guard here. We need to guard during its movement or before it makes the attack. That's a bit of a tough call there based on the text from this little card. Let me double check the rule book. Yeah, it says you can discard a card during the locust activation, and he didn't activate. So I think that finishes it for this set of turns. Next, we'll head back over to Marcus and Dom. Well, there's Marcus over there. Go through the heel step, bringing him up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. He can actually take 1 more than that. Let's see what he wants to do. I think Marcus is going to do the advance card, but we're going to ignore perform 1 attack and instead get him moving. We can't attack from our current position of cover. It's not going to end up with line of sight through that wall. So if either one of those figures were not in cover, we could probably pull off an attack, but we can't. We're both in cover. So we're going to go to the movement part. We're going to move 1, and then we're going to discard this card to pick up the boom shot. And you know, what if you have a boom shot and you're picking up another boom shot? You don't get another one, you get ammo for it. So we don't have a boom shot with Marcus, so he's going to get his very own. So he's going to get 1 with 2 ammo on it. And that was an interrupt, so he still has 2 movement available. So he'll move here. And let me check the equipment for this stage. What is in that equipment area? It's a weapon card draw, so I don't know what might be there. Let's go ahead and have him move in to cover for his 3rd action. And I guess I want to decide if I want to activate the equipment this turn or not. I don't think I can, because I just did a weapon pickup, and that's categorized in the same area. So maybe next turn. Locust activation is Swarm. Each locust that is 5 or more movement away moves until it is 4 movement away from the nearest cog, and then you draw a new AI. Well, I'm just counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away. So this is not going to activate. We just need to draw another AI. And we do have 2 drones on this map, so this is going to happen. If a cog is within 1 range, attack it with +1 attack die. Uh-oh, that's going to be Dom. Well, Dom is 1 space away, so the bad news is Dom has no guard cards available in his hand. He does have some defense cards. Maybe what we'll do is spin one of these scavenging cards, since I have 2 of them, and give Dom a boost to his defense. So I think he's actually going to be rolling 5 defense dice here. 1 normally, 2 for the cover, and then 2 for the card. So the drone is going to be attacking with 3 normally, and he's getting +1 with this activation. And then Dom is going to be rolling the 4 defense dice, and then we'll be able to roll 1 more. Let's see what happens here. That's 4 hits and 4 defense. I got lucky there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't think I even need to roll the additional defense die. So Dom ducked behind cover and avoided the worst of that. We still need to go through the activation for the second drone on the board. That's this one. We are more than 1 range away. So move 1 area toward the nearest cog figure and attack him if he's in line of sight. So this drone moves into cover and attempts to attack Marcus there, who's in full cover. And we have the elevated terrain. Marcus does have a guard card. So as the drone enters into this room through the doorway, I think Marcus is going to attempt a guard shot from his position. Ignoring the terrain, the elevation here, we're just counting line of sight spaces. He's 2 spaces away. Let's go ahead and use our Lancer assault rifle without expending a clip. So we're just going to use a burst fire here. 1 defense die for the drone because we're attacking him before he gets into cover. Let's see what happens. Guard shot. 1 is blocked. 2 gets through. That would normally wound a drone, but he is already wounded. So that takes him out. And we take a look at his token, and according to our little house rule we're playing with, it's just an ammo drop. So he drops some ammunition there. Dom's turn. Heel step. 2 cards. Got him up to full. He's up to 6 cards in his hand. We've got a wounded drone in our face. That's currently all that's on the map right now. Dom is probably going to try cover fire. This is where you kind of duck down and put the gun up over your head without looking and sort of fire in the direction you think they are. So perform 1 attack. He's just going to do that, shooting at the drone right in front of him. So this is going to be just a normal shotgun blast. He likes the shotgun. 2 dice against 3 for the drone. The drone has full cover. So I don't know. I have to see how this works out. Well, he dodged all that, so that was a miss. So let's continue on down the order card. If you're in cover, make 1 additional attack. So I think we're going to do that. Some more shotgun attacks coming in. And still not bad, but we still didn't hit him. So boom, boom, miss, miss. Choose one cog figure in your area and draw an order card. I'm going to choose myself. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's up to full health. So we do have a guard card in our hand now. So if something happens, we might be able to react. It's a boomer card. No boomers on map 1. So draw a new AI. All right, reinforcement time. I knew they were coming. Spawn 1A, 1B, and 1C at the map exit. Then each locust A. All right, we'll go to that next. So there they are. They've come in, I guess, through the door. And it says, then each locust A moves 2 areas toward the nearest cog figure. Each locust B moves 1 area towards the nearest. So the drone is coming after Dom. So I think that's right. That's a whole space down there at the end. So 2 spaces, 1, 2, and he shifts into cover. The ticker moves 1, and the boomer is the slowest, so he stays there. The drone right in front of us doesn't seem to activate this round. By the way, I think I'm going to have Dom turn and guard. He's got a good hand size. So as this drone is moving around the corner, before it scoots into cover, we're going to take our guard action and shoot at it. We're going to spend a token off of our pistol, and that's going to allow us to roll 3 dice for this guard. So 3 attack dice, only 1 die for the boomer, not the boomer, the drone, for his defense. And wow, we pop him, boom, boom, boom. And that's 3 damage. That takes him out. Let's draw a drone token, and it just drops ammo. I know, George, you can sort of argue some technical points with me, but I'm just trying a little harder to be on guard and use those reaction cards. So maybe the timing of it isn't perfect. Sometimes I'm going through their complete activation and then saying, but before they do this, I'm going to do that. I know, you could bust me for that, but it's a learning process. We're just trying to have fun, so take it easy. All right, we're over to Augustus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 card for him, taking him to his full 6 cards. Let's see if we can make some progress towards this door over here. We need to do that so the guys can get out on the other map. This might be good. It's an advance card. Perform an attack and then move up to 3 areas. Let's perform a Lancer assault rifle attack, spending a token. That leaves Cole with about 3 other tokens on that card. So rolling 4 attack dice. Boomers get 2. I'm not going to forget that this time. The boomer is wounded, so we just need to do 2 damage to him to take him out. And with the omens, that's 1 damage each. So 3 damage, that's enough to take out the boomer. We flip his token. He drops ammo with our house rules. And then we start moving. So we move 3. 1, 2. And I've got to make a decision here. Do I move into the space without cover? Or should I stay here with some partial cover? Why don't we move cautiously? We'll put him into cover here. So 2 spaces, get into cover, and hold tight. I know there's the ammo token there. Augustus is a little better off with ammo than Baird. So I wonder if we should leave that for Baird. All right, that'll end it for Cole. Let's go to the Locust activation. Well, we don't have any boomers on this map, just a lone ticker. We just took out the last boomer, so draw a new AI card. Well, this otherwise says spawn a boomer at the emergence hole nearest you. So that's going to be right between Baird and Cole. There he is. This is pretty good, though, because both of us are in full cover against this thing. Was just double checking the guard rules, and you can't do a guard action on a figure if it's not moving or attacking. So if one is spawning, you can't do that. You can't guard unless it moves or attacks later. So I was thinking about having Cole take a shot at this guy as he's crawling up out of the ground, but can't do it. Baird is up. We draw. He's back to full health now. Got 6 cards in his hand. All right, Baird is going to start his turn by doing an active reload. He's going to perform an attack, and I think he will spend an ammo token so that he can do a second order step. So we're going to have him spend his last token on his Lancer assault rifle. Baird's getting low on ammunition. And that's going to be 4 attack dice against the boomer, and the boomer is going to get 2 defense dice. So we'll just use the dice here and see how this works out with the Lancer attack. Pretty good. Each omen is a damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 damage. 3 damage is enough to kill a boomer. So the boomer goes down. We have a boomer token left, and he drops ammunition. So that's actually good for Baird because we used an ammo token, and I was going to do explore next. Move up to 4 areas, and you don't need to discard a card to pick up things in your area. So Baird actually has that as his ability anyway. This is just allowing us to play another card to start moving around. So he's going to move into here, pick up this ammo, and drop it on his Lancer. And then he's still got some movement, so that was an interrupt. 1, 2, 3, 4 into cover. So he'll go into cover there. Locust activation is drone. No drones in play, just the lone ticker again. Well, he heard me. We don't have a cog within 1 movement, so we're going to move 3 areas toward the nearest cog figure. That's what he's going to do. So this little guy will move here for 1, 2, 3, and shift into cover just on the other side of Baird's position. 1, 2, 3. That looks right. So he's going to stop there. Does Baird want to take a shot? Baird will try. He's going to spend his teamwork card to take a guard action. Before that ticker shifts into cover, he's going to attempt a shot with his pistol. His pistol has no ammo tokens on it, but you can still use it. Other guns you can't, but the pistol you can. So we're going to be rolling 1 against the ticker's 1 and see how this comes out. And just good enough. We just needed to do 1 damage. He explodes in a ball of fire. And we've cleared the map. Let's keep heading toward the door. Okay, everybody, I think I'll end it there today. We've made some progress towards the exits, which is great. And we did some guarding, and nobody's down to 1 card. I think 3 may be the minimum, so we're doing all right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.